Is this Mike?
Mr. Walshill, how you doing?
Is this Mike?
It's Mark.
Oh, it's Mark. Okay. How you doing, Mark?
It's all good. I'm doing okay, man. How are you doing?
Oh, excellent. Are you a freshman?
I am, sir.
How's your semester gone?
It's been going okay. I mean, core text, there's been a lot of work, but besides that, it's been pretty good.
Hard classes or what's your major?
My major is business management.
Business management. What do you want to do with that?
Uh, just make connections, try to develop myself into trying to develop myself, I would say,
You doing
with
long?
the career. Business has a lot of opportunities too, so I'm just trying to see where to go with that.
Any specific careers you're looking at?
Nothing in mind yet. I'm just trying to see where that major would take me.
Well, excellent. What are your pronouns before we start?
He, him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
I'm just checking. It's a required question these days. You know it.
I got you.
So I got your resume right here. So I see you worked at McDonald's this summer. How was
I
that?
did. It was a good experience. It was my first job, so I mean, at first I kind of didn't know what I was doing, but as time went on, I was kind of able to ease into it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
So you were, yeah, tell me about what you did there. Tell me a little bit about what you did.
so I was in charge of the fries and I was in charge of fry products. So basically, oh, did the Zoom meeting cut off?
No, you're good.
Sorry about that. No, I was in charge of fries, so what I needed to do was I needed to put the uncooked fries in
Right.
the dropper. Yep. Drop it and then drop it into the cooker and then cook it for a certain amount of time. And then I was supposed to put the fries in to like medium, large, and small, like those sizes. I had to put them in, I had to put them out, and then the my other workers would come in and they would take it out
Sure.
and give it to the customer. And then for fried products, I was in charge of frying the chicken, the McChickens, and the McCrispies. So same
Love them.
thing, just grab them out of the freezer and put them in.
I love a McCrispy. I can down, about two McCrispies before it's all done, and I can do a large fry with that too. Um, so I see you are fluent in Spanish. So I want you to maybe, say some things to me, say something sweet to me, and speak some Spanish to me.
Is there like a certain thing you want me to say or
Tell me about McDonald's. Speak about McDonald's.
in Spanish? Okay. So, McDonald's era muy interesante. Cuando yo estaba comenzando, era un poquito difícil comenzando, pero todos los que estaban ahí, todos esos trabajadores
Wow.
a, me ayudaron a seguir y aprender muchas diferentes cosas como los fries y todos esos productos. Yo me
You're good
ayudaron a,
there. That is impressive. I cannot believe that. I can't speak an ounce of Espanol. Okay. Um, so let me see. Um, what do you think your strongest strength is? And what's your weakest weakness?
I'll start by saying this. So for my strengths, I'd have to say my work ethic would be my strongest strength. I mean, when I'm focused in on something, I really try to pay attention to detail. I really try to get it done. So that would probably be my biggest strength.
Uh,
And in terms of my biggest weakness, something that has really killed me, and it's killed me over and over again, it's procrastinating, not getting stuff done when I've needed to, and it has killed me more than
well, it's good you're honest. A lot of people procrastinate. That's not an uncommon thing. Just know that. Um, so I'm I'm looking here. You went to Guntersville High School,
I did.
okay? And you play any sports there? What were you up to there?
So no, I did not play any sport. I was kind of an introvert actually. I really didn't fit into all those like social circles kind of thing. I kind of like kept to myself really. I just focused on school and my grades.
Sure. I'll tell you a story. I played O-line in the NFL for 1 year, got cut. Um, and I went to high school, Birmingham High School. We played you guys in the semifinals, and Guntersville High School. You guys were some damn good guys, truly, truly. So, I mean, he beat the shit out of us. Absolutely beat the shit out of us. So, I recognize that name. So I just had to ask you. I didn't know if you were on the football team or anything.
No, no. What high school was it?
Birmingham High School.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So has there been a time where you've been nervous at work or scared at all?
Probably when I first started, especially when I didn't know what I was doing, and I
Yeah,
was kind of scared to ask because like my bosses they expected things. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
no
Yeah.
doubt.
And when I didn't know what I was doing, I was kind of looking around. I was like, oh crap. But like I said, as time went on, I learned more and more stuff, and I was able to do the job.
Sure. Excellent. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the position. So it is a tech support position. I don't know if you have any knowledge or previous skills doing that. We can teach you a lot, but do you have any experience in that?
Um, so I I got a certification for PowerPoint and Word at Microsoft. So I mean, I have that, but besides that, not really.
It's all self.
But I'd be willing to learn. I'd be
Yeah, it's
willing to
all
learn.
self-explanatory. So you'll be in an office on campus making people will call in, okay, or email support, and you will help them through a ticketing process. So, I mean, that could be people missing out on their password, you having to restart it, give them a temporary one, a lot of basic stuff. You're going to be our tier one support. You're going to be doing the easiest stuff, and we'll be able to teach you like this, quick, quick, quick. So I'll have to tell you this though. We do directly work with an Indian call center. So we outsource some of the calls to India. Okay. So do you have any experience speaking Hindi? Because we do have guys in India that do work for us, and you will be talking to them. They can speak broken English, but they don't have the best English skills.
I do not. I do
No, no,
not know a word of Hindu at all.
they're good guys though. They truly are good guys. Um, But another thing, a lot of guys, it's a bad culture. I got George. He's our director. He's the director of the IT support division. We got a lot of guys that aren't, the best type of guys.
How's it going, Mark?
How's it going?
Sorry, I'm on my phone here. I'm driving down to my beach house. I got to get it sheltered up because of this hurricane coming.
Big storms
Left
coming.
the office a little early, but I'm glad to hear you. Sounds like you got good experience. I think I'm gonna let Emmett hold the reins on this one. Tell you about our orientation we got coming up, and give you a little bit of more knowledge on the job. I think we'll get into the salary a bit. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll send you my email in the Zoom chat here in a second. And just have a good day, Mark. I'm liking what I'm seeing. You seem like a good fella. Good
I
fella.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Stand the call for a minute. So I do want to tell you this. We do require a drug test, but a lot of the guys, really can't pass that drug test. So George, he was once a crypto addict, and he got in the game, okay? And a lot of guys in our office, go out back, smoke crypto. These guys a lot of them are some of the weird guys, and It's really addictive stuff. Are you smoking any of that stuff right now?
No, I've never tried any of that stuff ever.
So you would be fine passing the drug test.
Yes, I would be fine.
Okay. Well, um, George, he can tell you a little bit about this. He, once was in that game. He was, smoking crypto, and he was working in our call center for a while. He got strung up in the streets, and we, our director, he was, nice enough to give him a shot back, and he's now a supervisor. And
Yeah, not to be blunt, but those goddamn Indians you'll be working with, they're hooked on the crypto. They get it shipped over there from Nepal and all that joint. So it just wanted to warn you, and thank you, Emmett, for bringing that up. It's a very addictive substance, and I'm a recovering addict myself. In fact, I am about 24 to 26 hours sober. I had an unfortunate relapse last night. That's why I had to take some time off work. But we won't get into that now.
see, we're all a bunch of buddies here. We have tons of fun at work. George, he's the best boss you could have. I mean, when I was smoking crypto, he would always take my drug test for me, and that's something I can always count on. And he's the best boss I've ever had because, I got no worries. I can smoke as much as I want, and George is always there because he's sober on crypto, or looks like he relapsed, but he was sober on crypto for a long time, and that stuff stays in you. So, just so you know.
Good to know.
I'm trying to think what else I got for you. What are you up to right now? When are your classes?
Okay, so Monday I have. Do you want to know the class names or the times?
Honestly, just tell me, when are you available to work?
Oh, absolutely. So I'm available to work after school on Tuesday. Okay, so I only have one class Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that's between 1 and 2:50. So I mean, after that, like I'm really not that busy, especially after. I'm not that busy. After 2:50, I can work. And then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I have an early 8 a.m. class, and then I have a class at 10:30, and then another class at 3:30. So it's actually kind of spread out. So I mean, I don't know about that. Maybe after 4:35 is when my last class ends on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So after that, I wouldn't be busy. And then I also would be willing to work some weekends. I could do that.
That's good to know. Um, any clubs you're in?
Not to my knowledge.
Not to your knowledge.
Not to my knowledge. No.
Okay. Shoot. I'm trying to think of. I like how you have job experience. That's a big one. But George, do you have any questions for Mike?
Yeah, hold on. I'm just going through my list real quick. I think you covered most of it. Mark, you have any questions about the salary or
Oh,
anything?
yeah, I did. That's what I wanted to touch base with you on. What are your salary expectations for this position, Mike?
What are no? Let me come back. What is the salary range? I mean,
Um, it's around. It's just above. I mean, it really depends on your skill set.
Come on, Mike, you spit it out. Tell the man you're paid
What do you,
I mean,
what do you really want out of this, Mike?
well, job experience. It's Mark, but that's okay. Job experience. And with the job, I mean, there comes a salary, but I mean, I would like to know the numbers there, but mainly job experience.
We're looking
I-
at. We've got.
I got it. Something I think I would know, son. They're gonna start you out at $8 an hour.
Yeah, just about there. We got
Every year,
guys. They make about.
Mike, do not. We're not getting into this right now. Every year you work with the university, you can get a $2 pay raise.
Yeah.
So it'll be 8, 10, 12, and so on.
But I'll tell you this, your counterparts in India, they're making about, I think 6 rupees an hour, and that roughly translates to about $1 USD per hour. That's why we have to outsource a lot of it. We are a very defunded group on campus. So, $8 an hour, we'll start you there. You might be able to work up to 9, if you really convince me, you show me your skills. But man, we got a cubicle waiting for you.
Sounds good. Okay.
Any questions for me? I want, nothing. You got nothing for me?
When would the training start?
I'll have to, me and George will have to get together. We'll send you an email for our next training. But anything else?
I was actually talking, Mike, I was actually talking to Dr. Palestis this morning, and he said that orientation is going to be Saturday morning, I think 7 a.m. I don't remember what building. I'm going to email him and ask him, and I'll get that to you tomorrow. You can forward that to Mark. But Saturday morning should be orientation. It'll be on campus, so you can walk. No worries about that. I'll have that emailed to you. I'll ask Dr. Palestis.
If that doesn't work for you, we got times next week as well.
That sounds good. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, well, email me. Oh, yeah.
I did have one more question. There is another position I applied for. It was, I think it was the parking position. If I were to go with that one, would I just need to send y'all a message and tell y'all?
Yeah, you can send me an email. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, so the orientation is pretty much all the on-campus jobs. So
No,
we'll
no, no,
kind
no,
of go
no,
over. You can
orientation.
find the parking people.
George, this
What's
orientation.
that? What's that, Mike? Is there an issue, Mike?
What? Oh, looks like he's gone. Yeah, we'll just send me an email.
All right.
You got that wrong.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate all your time.
You have a good day.
You too, brother.